Hey everybody, happy Halloween. Today you're going to be finishing part 2 of the lab. I will be back as soon as possible. I'm working on getting my microbus certification, which is going to be happening in about 20 minutes, so for me. Anyways, part 2 of the lab, so go ahead and open up your Chromebooks and make sure that you can find the density-driven currents lab or the thermohaline circulation, right? So we did part 1 where you created a hypothesis. You worked on creating 3 different solutions and layering them. Today what you're going to be doing is creating 3 different solutions again, but this time we're working on the thermo properties of thermohaline. So we're working with temperature and salinity. So create your hypothesis. Number 1, once you create your hypothesis, you can come up and grab your box. Remember, your box needs to have 2 beakers, a stir stick, and your rock. And then you can put it back up onto this front table once you're done. All right, so what do you need? You're gonna need to create 3 different solutions. So you're gonna create hot water, and then the teacher in class will be making sure that they can help you pour that water into your beaker. If they overfill your beaker, right? So you need to make sure that they'll give you 250 milliliters of water, but when you pour, you wanna make sure that when you pour, somebody's sitting there and looking at it, because if I'm looking at it from this angle, I just over poured and I'm at probably 260 milliliters. And so what you would do is you would just pour that out a little bit and make sure you get to 250, stir, add in your coloring, right? Follow the steps on the paper. This is not online, so you need to make sure that you follow the hand paper, and then you can write everything down. Add your food coloring, right? Pour into the container. Then you have 2 other beakers for you to be able to create your other 2 solutions. Remember, when you pour your solutions in, you want to make sure that that this container is completely clean, because right now I'm dealing with a dirty container, so I'm gonna have to clean this for whoever's gonna use it next. But when you pour, you want to make sure that you pour so slowly and controlled that those layers don't mix, because if you just pour it in, it's gonna mix and everything's gonna be out of whack. If you don't see the layering, like visibly, you can't see it. Once you finish everything, so you poured everything, you cleaned it, then I want you to use your other senses, your feeling sense, and put your hand in there and see if you can feel the temperature differences from there. Then that's the rest of your lab. You have follow-up questions on your digital lab, right, your write-up. And then you'll clean up your entire lab station, like I just said, and then you're going to work on your conclusion. So, pretty simple lab today. Make sure the cold water, the icy water, so this is like side notes, icy water is in the cooler, just down here, right? It says to get 150 milliliters of ice, but right now that's a big chunk of ice, and you can just end up grabbing the 250 milliliters of icy cold water, and I'll try to break this up a little bit more for y'all. I think that is everything that you're gonna need. Remember, keep all of your supplies at this table, right? So all of your supplies, everything stays up here. Food coloring, nothing like that goes back to anybody's individual area, because then we won't know where it is. So you're gonna come up here, make your solutions, take them back to your station, and we'll go from there. Don't forget to feed your fish. Well, you have about 5 minutes, 4 minutes really, 4 to 5 minutes to feed your fish in the morning, and then we'll get started on the lab. So nobody should really be around their tanks today. We're gonna get into tank day Friday. Happy Halloween, see y'all soon, bye.